Wildcat
Gun Machine
is a bullet hell dungeon crawler where you take on hordes of demonic enemies.
The story is not there. There's no story. No.
But there are 4 acts, 2 mini bosses in each, and 1 final boss.
When you defeat a boss, then you get its special powers that then applies as a gun machine special ability. Over the course of the game, you go from room to room through lots of corridors. Often you have several options of where to go. It gets a little bit maze-like, but you do have a mini-map to kind of sort out the whole thing.
You can take only 2 weapons to your journey. You can switch between them as you wish. One is unlimited ammo, the other one is limited. You can throw grenades, have a dash, and use a special gun machine power that have a cooldown on it.
As you're exploring this dungeon and clearing out rooms full of enemies, you get upgrade points that allow you to buy stronger weapons. You can also find some special weapons, and along the way you'll have the opportunity to upgrade your dash, the grenade cooldown, your speed, and your respawns.
Your respawns are basically cat lives, that's where it's in the title, I guess. But we don't know anything about the lore or the character.
That gives you the basic idea of what this game has to offer. Now the question is, should you play it? But first, you should know that this game is completely free to claim and keep forever from the Epic Game Store the week starting December 8th, 2022. Add it to your library, install it whenever you want. That's what we do on this channel. We play and review every free game from the Epic Game Store so you never have to be bored or play bad games ever again.
When you start playing the game, it is very easy, but it gets quite hard quite quickly. As you said, it's like a maze, but the gameplay is very smooth and it's like a typical twin stick shooter. It's better to play with keyboard and mouse, and is it more precise. But I don't like how enemies respond a lot. You have to go up the room, down back, and till you clear the whole room, you cannot progress. Also, there's a very repetitive music that change on its location, but in each location it's very annoying. But I guess you can replace it with your own. Overall, I think this is a good game. It plays smooth, but since it's limited, and I think there are better twin stick shooter, I'm leaning a little bit for no for this one.
Yeah, I have to agree on that. I don't find this to be a bad game. It does play smoothly. The visuals are interesting, especially the enemies. A lot of them, especially the bosses, are quite creative and interesting to look at. It does get very challenging, and that is engaging. But somehow it just doesn't have much personality. I think it's because you don't know anything about why the character is killing all of these demonic creatures. They have no voice, they have no personality, no backstory, there's no lore to this world. So it feels very arcadey and then kind of senseless to be clearing out these rooms one after another. And that's all. It does that part well, but because there's not much else to it, I have to agree that there are better ways to spend your gaming time. And mentioning that, a very similar game, but one that does have more personality and does have more challenge is
Nuclear Throne!
We have a review from that. It was free from the Epic Game Store years ago, so it's not free now, but you might still be interested. The review is right up here, so check that out.
It's more pixelated, but you can play it co-op as well, and check it out. It might be more interesting too.
So we hope that was useful. Let us know in the comments if you're going to try Wildcat Gun Machine anyway, and we hope to catch you in the next video.